Good morning and happy Tuesday. Sorry about the throat. It's allergy season. So what stops us from doing anything that we want to do? We've covered this a million times, but it's worth being covered a million more. It's fear. And what does fear stand for? False evidence appearing real. And really, all the fears that we have, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, they all come down to two fears. I'm not enough and I won't be loved. So how do you look at that? How do we change that so that fear doesn't become a jailer? Because we want to listen to our fear. I mean, we want to listen to our gut. I mean, especially if you primarily identify with feminine energy, then you big time want to listen to your gut, because your gut has a lot of good information to give you. When your gut tells you that you might be in danger, when your gut tells you that you shouldn't trust this person. So how do we govern that? Well, one of the things to think about is, are you afraid of being injured, or are you afraid because it's the unknown? Are you afraid because you have a lack of certainty about accomplishing this because you've never done it in the past? That fear is the fear that I'm not enough. The fear that I'm in danger is a fear that you should pay attention to. The fear of I can't trust this person is a fear that you should pay attention to. The fear of I don't know if this is going to work out the way that it's supposed to. Pay attention to that. But the fear of, I don't know that I can get this done. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Whenever our mind jumps to how, that's a fear that you shouldn't pay attention to. How am I going to do this? How is it going to happen? I don't know what the next step is. That fear needs to go away, and the thing that you need to focus on is the why. Why do I need to do this? What's my outcome? What's my mission? What's my primary question? Fears with regards to how, fears with regards to I'm not sure that I can do this. Any fear with regards to I'm not enough is a fear to be ignored. That's the fear that you push aside and say, I'm not going to pay attention to that, and you press forward. And remember, the quality of your life is in direct proportion to the amount of uncertainty that you can handle in your life. People that accomplish significant things aren't afraid of failure, and they're not afraid of uncertainty. When they say that they're going to do something, many times they have no idea how they're going to get that done, but they commit and then they figure it out. In fact, they almost always do that. People who accomplish big deal stuff, from Elon Musk to the lady that did Mothers Against Drunk Driving, have no idea how they're going to create the outcomes that they create. They know I'm going to commit, and in fact, if you ever meet any of these folks, after they do it a few times, it becomes kind of fun. It becomes a game. They commit just to see if they can get there, just to see if they can figure it out, because they no longer have a fear of I'm not enough and I won't be loved. And so they throw that fear to the side and they make the commitment and go forward. So how much uncertainty that you can handle in your life is going to decide the quality of your life, because if you can handle uncertainty, you're going to take chances. You're going to be the one that takes the risk. You're going to be not an unreasonable risk. You're going to be the one that goes for it, commits, and then figures out how to get things done. So pay attention to the fears that are warning you about danger. Pay attention to the fears that are telling you maybe I shouldn't trust this person. But when the fear is how, I don't know how I'm going to get it done, or I don't know if I'm good enough, that's a fear to put aside. And embrace uncertainty. The quality of your life is directly proportional to the amount of uncertainty that you can accept in your life. And remember, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.